and welcome to Around the Planet for the month of April. I'm super excited to introduce and interview Liam Bruno. Liam, thank you again for willing to be interviewed.
Yeah,
why don't you go ahead and start with just what your current job is and what you've done in the past?
So currently I am one of the business managers or finance managers over at our Honda store here in Golden, which is pretty fun. It's unique, different, and then before this I was on the sales team.
Okay.
Just selling cars and making people happy.
Yep. Well, I know it was a new promotion.
Yeah.
So when did this take place?
This started, I guess I got my promotion in March, and I really didn't go live until very end of March. I went to training out in Texas on the 10th.
Yep.
Came back, and then I was pretty much right into the fire.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
It's a huge promotion.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's such a natural step, and it's a big step because it really changes what you're doing. You know, one is, of course, introducing the car and all this, and then the finance is huge. So what have you noticed the biggest change or challenge has been to go from sales into finance?
I mean, there's a lot of challenges. I think the biggest one for me was probably not having as much time with people as I did before. I'm a big people person. I like to talk, so trying to condense it into, you know, an hour transaction is hard because, of course, I want to get to know people and make them feel comfortable. And because, you know, the stigma around finance managers is no one really wants to go see them. So my goal is always to make sure they leave out of my office happy and laughing. And I don't have a whole lot of time to do that, so that's probably the hardest transition in my mind.
I can see that. I love that, though. And also, it's a huge purchase.
Right. Massive.
You know?
Second biggest purchase a person will make in their life.
I know. And then you're working with, like, where to put their loan if it's, you know, if it's not a cash deal. And I mean, why don't you explain that a little bit? Maybe a lot of people don't understand all the things that you have to do in order to maybe find the perfect loan for somebody or...
Right. I mean, we obviously have really good relationships with a bunch of the local banks and credit unions globally, and not globally, but nationally around here. So it really kind of depends. I mean, our job, we have a bunch of them. One's to secure the deal for the salesperson. Two, do things in a timely manner. Keep money fluid. And also make people happy. The last face we're going to see before leaving the dealership, and that can affect everyone if we don't provide a good service. So it's really finding the perfect loan for someone is just making sure you have in like the forefront of your mind, I guess, the customer's satisfaction. And if we can beat a rate somewhere, then we're absolutely going to do it, even if it means switching banks for them or something like that, and we'll explain that to them. I guess that's like the biggest thing, is making sure they're happy with the loan that they get and lowering their payment as much as possible.
Well, I love what you said when you know you're the last face they see, because it's true what you said, which is if it's a horrible experience in finance, the odds of coming back to service may not happen. And so for what you do is you're continuing what the salesperson started. And it goes into finance and it's smooth, and we want to help our customers, and that's the number one thing, and that's what you're saying and showing. Then they go into service and have the same service. So you're a key part of it. So I love that you said that, and maybe not everyone realizes that.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of people realize that. I think the key part into making sure that happens is getting involved early. Because if you just wait till the last minute and then walk out to bring them into your office to do all the big legal paperwork, it kind of puts an off-putting vibe. So what I like to do is try and at least talk to the customer 10 minutes before I even get their deal, just so I get to know them and put a face and let them know like there's another friendly face here.
And I know when it's busy, you're juggling a lot. So it's great that you take time to do you go out usually in the waiting room and meet them or find them, or how do you do that?
If I know that I'm going to be getting the next deal, I'll try and get out there before the deal drops on my desk. But if I'm really busy, I try and before I even start putting off paperwork, at least introduce myself and just set an expectation for time and what we're going to be doing, so they don't think there's any trickery going on or anything. I want them to let them know, like, I'm not here to mess with numbers. I'm a glorified paper pusher. I'm just here to customize your ownership experience and make you happy. That's all.
I love it. Well, I know you're doing a great job, and you're enjoying it a lot. I mean, it's because it's brand new.
Yeah, it's new. It gave me a new perspective on kind of how the car industry works.
Well, I'm sure you're learning a lot.
Works.
Yeah, it is. Like you said, I mean, it is. Everybody is very important and plays an intricate part in a successful customer, which equates into a successful business.
Exactly.
So you're a key player, so I appreciate that. So thank you very much. So Liam, I know you put in a lot of hours, and we really appreciate that, but what do you do for fun or away from work? What are your hobbies or anything you want to share with us personally?
Well, I love my family, so I try and go and see my family quite often. It's nice. My sister skates professionally, so she comes down here and she trains down here. She's a Disney on Ice figure skater, which is pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Her and my mom come down quite often, so I get to see them. They'll come see me at work, which is fun. But, out of work, besides seeing family, I like skiing. I used to ski semi-professionally for about 7 years of my life.
Did you really?
Yeah, I was a half-pipe skier, so when I have the opportunity, I'll go ski. I don't ski as much as I used to.
Right.
My love for the sport it's at its lowest for sure. It's not like my forefront sport anymore. Really like going to the gym, anything outdoors, active, stuff like that.
You're just active.
So, yeah, I try and be as active as I can, even though there are days where I definitely sit at home and do absolutely nothing.
Right.
And then I play rugby too. I'm on a club
Do you
team.
really?
Yeah, I'm on a club team down here in Denver. It's a D2 team, which is pretty cool. They travel all over.
Wow.
So that's probably where most of my time goes now, besides the gym, just trying to stay strong for that because it's a full contact sport with
I know.
pads.
You know, Jamie played that in high school.
I did not know
And they
that.
actually went to
That's
state.
kinda crazy.
I know.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
And I don't know if I'll be able to tell you what his job, a lock? Who holds people up?
Yeah, that's a lock. Yeah.
I think he was a lock. What position do you play?
I'm
I could be wrong.
fullback and a winger. So I'm backline. So fullback is basically your last line of defense. You receive the ball off kicks, things like that.
It's such an interesting sport. So when they huddle up, do you huddle up as a back? No, I didn't think so.
I would get absolutely trampled if I did that. Those guys are. I'm not a big guy. Those guys are 6'3" and 200 pounds. I'm 5'8" on a good day and maybe 145.
Yeah. So they get the lock and then they throw it to you, right? Is that?
Yeah. So they'll.
So people who don't know, because like I used to know.
Scrum.
Right.
And basically they'll get the ball out. Your 9, which is your fly half, will pick up the ball. He's basically like your quarterback. He'll then dish it out to the side. You can look at a winger like a wide receiver, and a fullback is like a running back in a sense.
Okay, yeah.
And basically you will just run up and down the field, passing laterally because you can't pass forward, or kicking the ball forward to try and go and chase it.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I did not know that you are playing rugby and you're traveling. Wow.
Yeah, I'm not traveling as much as some of the other guys. I'll do local games when I can make it.
Right.
But yeah, I'm not really traveling just because travel would demand a lot out of everything.
Well, maybe you can show us a picture, a little video we can put in as a clip, because it's fun for people to watch that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love it. Now I have to ask you too, because I love to ski. I don't even know what a half pipe ski race is or competition.
So
is it like a half pipe, like a boarder does?
Yeah, so it's exactly like that. It wasn't a very popular sport for a long time. Then it got into the Olympics, which is kind of cool, but it also, I feel like, kind of ruined the sport in a sense.
Yeah.
That's a topic for another time. But yeah, half pipe basically is just a half a pipe. They use a snow cat to basically cut it.
Okay.
It's 22-foot walls of pretty much pure ice.
So do you go up and then
you
spin,
go out,
or
you basically drop in, go all the way up to 22 and try and get as much air as possible while flipping and spinning.
My heart race just listening to you.
Yeah, my mom didn't like going to my comps. But
so you have to go all the way up, get air, and then
do your flip spin, land back on a transition. I mean, the wall's pretty much vertical where you're trying to land.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe you did that. Wow, I don't know how I missed it during the Olympics. I didn't watch that.
Yeah. It's a cool sport. Like, if you haven't watched it, you should probably watch it.
I will.
And slopestyle. Those are the two. Well, there's half pipe, there's slopestyle, and big air, and those are all kind of under the discipline I was under.
Okay. What's slopestyle?
Slopestyle is going to be jumps, rails, and stuff like that. And then big air is a single jump where they basically try and throw their biggest trick and land and not get hurt.
I know. It's shocking to watch everybody do this.
Yeah, it definitely gives you a new sense of respect for skiing.
Right, for sure.
There's skiing, and then there's that side of the
That's
skiing
like
that
crazy.
A lot of people don't know.
Yeah, no,
but
I can't imagine doing that.
I'm
going to have to watch the video that you give us.
It's really cool.
Oh my gosh.
It's a fun sport to watch. It's different than ski racing, but ski racing is still
different.
Amazing.
Oh yeah. I'm just going to have to watch it. I haven't seen it. I'm sure your mom was petrified.
Yeah, she didn't like it. When my sister was skating, I guess the skating moms would be like, "Oh, aren't you nervous?" She's like, "No, you should come to one of my son's half pipe."
Exactly. You're like, that's nothing. Yeah.
Because at one point, I mean, you can be 40 feet off the actual flat ground because you have a 22-foot wall and then you do another 10 feet. So.
I can't imagine.
Yeah, it's pretty fun though. It's definitely, I think it's why I'm an adrenaline junkie and why I like
you must
sports.
be. You must be, because you're doing both things that are like, wow.
Yeah, anything that kind of gets the adrenaline going on.
Yeah.
So.
Oh my gosh, well, how fun is that? Okay, so your sister's on Disney on Ice. What part does she play? Is she a princess?
I legally can't say, but I can tell you she's really good friends with Donald Duck, Snow White, Belle.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, that's okay.
Yeah.
Well, if I ever go and take my grandkids, I'll look for her.
Absolutely. Next time the tour comes through, she's on that tour. You gotta let me know and I can get you guys some tickets.
I would love to. How fun. Your family is so active.
Yeah. Well, my dad was he was an EMT, volunteer firefighter, then moved out here and became a ski patrolman.
Oh, okay.
And my mom's a ski instructor. She moved out here to Crested and became a ski instructor, and that's how they met.
Both your parents are probably incredible skiers.
Yes, they are, and they're very active, mountain biking, hiking, stuff like that.
That's
how I grew
awesome.
Up, so I was pretty lucky to have
sounds
like
great.
Yeah.
So Liam, you did a great job by getting into finance, which of course a lot of people want to do. So if I'm a new salesperson, I just saw this, what do I need to do to prepare myself to be able to do the finance job, and then also how do I even interview, or how should I prepare myself, really, is the best question.
That's a hard question, because I've never really thought about it, because to be honest, I never even saw myself moving in.
I know, so how did you do it? That's what I'm asking, because it's so awesome that you did.
I don't know, I think I just fell back on who I was as a person. I think if anyone's looking to get into this position, you got to be selfless. You have to come to work every day ready to help someone. It's not about you. It's about the customer in front of you. I think that helped. Trying to learn every little bit I could, whether it be about the car or about the finance products or about accessories and how it could help each individual person, really helped me. Being a chameleon, not every customer that you step in front of is going to be the same. So you got to be able to think on your feet and be really good at building rapport. If you're struggling with that, you should really focus on that if you're a salesperson, because that rapport will open up so many doors that you don't know. You won't have to ask for a sale, because at one point they're going to get so comfortable with you that it's going to be like, well, why work with anyone else? And that's the goal. You want them to be happy with you. I think that's what helped me succeed, is mastering my craft, mastering my knowledge, because I am young. I'm 23, so
yeah, you're very young.
To step in front of someone who's been on this earth a lot longer than I am and have them try and sell them a car or even do some of their legal paperwork, you have to become a master of your craft and everything that you do. Otherwise, you don't have credibility. And I think that's what really helped me, and I think that's the best advice I could give. Is just
that's great
really
feedback.
Master everything and put the customer first all the time, no matter what. Yeah,
I always say this. I met one person, and they were actually doing photography for us, and I said, you would be great in sales. And she was like, I've never done sales. I said, you'll be great. It's a heart to serve. If you find out what that person needs and you truly believe in our product, which I do, we all do. It's great, automotive cars and different things that we have and different brands we offer are great. It's a natural. And she did phenomenally well, because is that what you said?
Exactly. It's, and the way we do business is so unique, and that's if you fall back on that,
I know.
I mean, it breaks everyone's walls down. It makes everyone feel comfortable.
Right.
And if you can stand by the way we do business and you stand by your morals and you put the customer first, you could go anywhere.
I agree. Well, that's great feedback, so thank you very much. And if anybody has more questions, they can come and see Liam and ask him.
Yeah, absolutely. My door's always open. I don't lock it or anything.
Good. Pick your brain.
I lock it when I leave, but it's always open.
Well, I appreciate that. Liam, thank you so much for this time that you gave, and that we appreciate everything you do. And I think you're going to just do amazingly well. I can't wait to see your numbers.
Thank you.
And I really appreciate you taking the time. We appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks for giving me an opportunity to work for you guys, too.
Of course.